Hello, happy Wednesday, happy second day of October. Can you guys believe it's October? Because I cannot believe it is October. We have 13 wonderful people on the stream tonight. I'm laughing because 13 is kind of a spooky number. So that was kind of cool that we started off with 13 today. Who's all here tonight? I've got Link Nerd Oshi, Richard Ash, Karen is here, Alan is here, my wonderful mod Sailor V Dizzle, and Bestie. What is up, everybody? Oh, we jumped to 18. Is my sound okay, by the way, before we continue on? Let's see. Oh, Sugar is also here. Hello, Sugar. I love that. That is a cute username. And Chris is here too. Hi Chris. And Mango Moji the Hoarder and Karasu the Dreamer. Hello. Welcome all tonight to the stream, you guys. What's on the agenda today? We got sound is good check. Wonderful. Link Nerd says, Ochi, I'm sorry if I insulted you at the Crystal Star Compact Short. You did not. What was your comment again? I forgot. I've gotten a couple of people wondering about my voice. For those of you guys who don't know, I've been using a voice changer lately for the short form stuff. I don't know, I'm kind of just getting sick of my voice, so I was playing around with some of the features that CapCut Pro has, and I noticed there was a voice changer section, and you could basically, there's a lot of different types of voices that you can change your voice to. And I fell in love with this particular one. It's called Sweet. And I've been using that one as my voiceovers, kind of feeling it out a little bit. But yeah, no, it is my voice. It's just tweaked a little bit. So no, you did not insult me. Don't even worry about it. And Sailor V Dizzle says, happy October, it's my birthday month. Yes, Sailor V Dizzle's birthday is next week. We're gonna have to wish her happy birthdays next week. For sure. Seema is here, Kayla is here. Hi guys. Nightstar Nocturne is here. Wow, more people popping in. We got 23 people now. What do you guys want to talk about tonight? I did just get the Brilliant Color Edition Transformation Brooch and Disguise Pin Proplica. I keep looking over here because that's where I've got them. I had to dig for my 2018 box. I actually store all of my Proplica boxes because, okay, let me back that up. All of my Proplicas are out of the box now, and they are displayed in some cabinets in the basement. But I keep all the boxes. I wrap them up in plastic, and then I put them in plastic tubs. So, I mean, the box is still in very good, pristine condition. This one came out in 2018, if you guys can remember that. So I had to go and dig through my bins to find this darn thing today for the video comparison that will be dropping tomorrow on my socials, because the Brilliant Color one just came out. And can we just talk about this one for a minute, because this one is so hard to get, kind of. What I mean by that is this one is a Tamashii web store exclusive in Japan, meaning you can only get it from P Bandai in Japan, or the Tamashii web store. So it's exclusive to that. Like, you wouldn't find them in stores. It's only through the web store, right? And then that also means it's going to be pretty limited when it gets an overseas release. So like, if you go to our oops, sorry, I hit you guys. When you go to like our SailorMoonFanNetwork.com blog about the Brilliant Color edition of this, there's not very many links left that have them in stock. A lot of the pre-orders have sold out. They are limiting these extremely, and it's just shocking, because I feel like this version is going to be a lot of people's first disguise pin and transformation brooch Proplica set, because a lot of people missed out on the 2018 one. So this is their chance to grab this one for their collection this time, right? So it just sucks that, you know, it is, and that's what this logo means right here. Oh my gosh, I'm not pointing to things correctly. Okay, let's see if there we go. So you see this red logo right here? That literally means a Tamashii Web exclusive. And you'll notice that other ones, oh yeah, this one was a web exclusive too. I wonder if that's why. I wonder if because that's what the previous one was. Here it is right here, although it's not in red, but it's the same logo. It's having a hard time trying to focus on this one for some reason. There it goes. But that's also this one. So I already took down my Crystal Star Compact Proplica boxes, but those do not have that little logo on there. So the Crystal Star Compact, much more widely released versus these suckers. So it sucks. The Japanese one just came out. We should have some international ones coming out, I think, in January 2025. Catching up on the chat. Nightstar's birthday is the 16th. We got some more birthdays that are in the month of October. My Libras, love Libras. Geminis and Libras get along very well, by the way. I'm a Gemini. I have many a Libra friends. And it's great. Like, it's all good. Sorry, I got silent because I'm reading. But there is a topic that I have to talk about with you guys today. I am irked. I am so irked. So I would say maybe 45 minutes ago, maybe a little longer, I was on social media, and it was on Facebook actually, which that's a whole crazy mess of a place. I don't even know why I was even in a Sailor Moon Facebook group, but they were talking about the Jimmy Choo Sailor Moon launch, and the comments were awful. They were just, I'm not even going to repeat how bad they are, but they were like, if you can think of a really bad comment, like not only putting down the collection, but putting down people who buy the collection, it was just some really nastiness. And I just kind of wanted to, like, I don't know. I'm wondering, like, I'm trying to get my thoughts together here on what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I feel like MySpace on the internet, we're not like that. If we don't like a collection, if we don't like an item, if we aren't particularly going to buy something, we don't put other people down who do want to buy it. For the most part, like, we're really nice about it. We can definitely speak our opinions about what we think of something if it's, you know, just wildly not our thing. But I feel like MySpace right here, you guys right here, are not those kind of people. And I just want to just first of all say thank you so much for being respectful and kind, even if you disagree with either my opinions or somebody in the chat's opinions. Like, I really like had to like be grateful for the community that we have built, and that personally I have, because there is some horrible like just things that were said, and I kind of feel like a little bit of shock. Maybe you guys see it more, but I don't see those type of conversations, because if I do get put in those situations, I either remove myself immediately, or if I get one of those people on my socials where they're commenting, they get blocked immediately. Like, I don't tolerate any hate. I don't tolerate any nastiness. I block, and I just get rid of it. So it's just, I don't know. I'm feeling, I was really sad reading some of that, because it's just, I just don't understand it. And I kind of just wanted to be real with you guys and just like talk to you guys about it. Like, let me catch up on some of the chat, because, you know, I've been talking here for a hot minute here. And Yuri is here. Hi, Yuri. How are you? One of the kind Sailor Moon people on the internet that I adore. How are you, Yuri? Link Nerd's giving happy early birthdays to our October peeps. You're so sweet. Thank you so much, Link Nerd. Richard says, I'm glad you let us know about the disguise pin and transformation brooch. I just ordered it from Japan from Hobby Genki. I'm so glad they had some left. I did check the links before I filmed the video. I saw Hobby Genki was in stock, and I think, which other one still had some in stock? There was one more. I think it was Ninin Game. But I saw Big Bad sold out. I saw Amazon sold out. I saw Big in Japan, which is where I personally got mine from, sold out too. I know that's kind of like side topic, but I'm glad you got one, because yeah, they're gonna be harder to get just because for some reason they make the disguise pin and transformation brooch a web exclusive. I don't quite understand that. Sugar says, I love the rainbow style sneakers. If they weren't designer, I would buy immediately. I love that opinion. That's really cute, because, you know, I'm kind of in the same boat as a lot of you guys. There's no way I can afford some things, but I am going to try my best to get a couple. In fact, any donations tonight is I'm just going to be real with you guys, is going straight into Jimmy Choo. Don't feel obligated to at all, but like if anybody tips tonight, that's going to the JC fund. You guys know all the tips, they either go right into my channel or right back into Sailor Moon in some way or another. But Richard is like, Facebook hurts my feelings when I go there. Yes! And the thing was, even though I am personally probably going to get a piece or two from Jimmy too, my feelings weren't hurt. I was more upset for like somebody like you, Richard, who like would really like feel like, oh my god, I'm really sad someone said that about like me or something, you know. Like I was mad for the people that they were talking badly about, and I know I'm included, but like it was just so ugly. And I'm just so like just thankful for our community here, and I have definitely created a lot of haters because I block immediately. So if you guys have heard anything bad about me out there, it's probably because I did not vibe with that person and I blocked and I moved on. And that's the end of those stories with me and other people that I just don't vibe with and I just don't get along with, and I don't like their energy and I don't like what they say. And you know, that is completely valid. I'm allowed to protect my space. I'm allowed to protect my audience, because I don't want, you know, anybody, because you know what happens in comment sections, like not here, but like I'm not monitoring my socials all the time. So like somebody can say something and then, you know, another user can reply to that, and then and I've seen fights on my pages that I'm not involved with, you know, that I've had to, you know, either delete someone or block someone or intervene and get them in check, like, hey, we're not going to have this kind of behavior on my socials. Oh, Yuri's son is sick. I hope he gets better soon, Yuri. I know you're probably one of the best moms on the planet, and you are doing everything in your power to make him feel better. Cassie Nightingale, hi! They love the rainbow bag, but if I can't get... I love the rainbow bag, but if I can't get it, I can't get it. But I can still appreciate the beauty. Beauty. Haters gonna hate even if they could. You know, they would. And, you know, that's another thing, too. Like, even if I can't get something or I don't like something, like I'm just not gonna go on social media and talk badly about it, number one, or talk badly about people who do like it and who do buy it. Like it's just not, I just don't understand it, and I wish people didn't do that, because it's just not, it's so unnecessary, and it does more harm than good. It doesn't do any good. I like what you said, Cassie. Just be happy for others. Yeah, or at the end of the day, if you don't like it, just don't talk about it. I don't know. It's weird, and it's just crazy. Point Clicky says, I know I can't get any of the Jimmy Choo stuff, so I need the high quality pics and vids later on. Oh, that's so cool. I'm kind of the same way, Point Clicky. If I can't get something, or if I don't have the room for it in my collection, or maybe I don't absolutely love it, I still like to watch like unboxing videos and see it in other people's collections. Like the Q Posquets is a big example of stuff that I don't buy or don't want in my collection. I have a few, but I don't have, like, you know, the complete collection like some of you guys out there have. And I think it's so cool to see unboxing videos, display videos of the Q Posquets. And even though in some cases I think they're kind of not my style, but I still support people who absolutely love them, and I think they look great in collections. It's I don't know. Thank you guys for allowing me to have this space. I had to just get the feelings out. Like I unfollowed a couple of people because some people in the community were involved, and I'm just like, I can't. I gotta just get it out. And I feel a weight lifted, and I feel like talking to you guys has helped a lot. So you guys are awesome. Alicorn Bunny Star, get rid of Facebook. Hey, Facebook usually for me is a very good space. I'm very private on Facebook. I only accept people that I know in person or close friends and family. And I love it to connect with the people that I actually see and love in my life. But what happened was the algorithm started pushing the Sailor Moon groups on me through my feed all of a sudden, and I started seeing some of this, and I was like, oh, they're talking Sailor Moon. How did this? Is normally that stuff doesn't come up on my feed on Facebook because it's so more personal instead of more Sailor Moon, like, you know, my other social medias are. And I started seeing it, and I think Facebook was like, oh, she's actually looking at this stuff, so let's shoot her some more. Let's show her some more. And then it started bringing up topics that people were just all out being nasty on, and my mood was just like, it's crazy, man. Sailor Vidizzle says, I really want the moon vanity bag and the rainbow scarf. Hey, you know, more power to you. And at the end of the day, even if somebody doesn't agree with you, I hope that at least, like, they're kind to you, you know, about that, like, about any of your purchases. I mean, you buying that is not hurting anybody, like, literally. Yuri says, the internet made it to where people can say whatever hurtful and don't care. One of the cons, sadly. Yeah, and it's just, man, I just wish it wasn't like that. I was really bummed today, but you know what? Again, I was really looking forward to this space. I know you guys get it, and I know that we don't have any of those kind of issues here. And if we do, we don't allow you on. We don't allow you here. Nightstar Nocturne says, I'll never understand people who downplay others for liking something. You can dislike it. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. Like, that is the truth. Preach it. But you don't put others down because they like it. Yes, yes. And that is exactly it. It's just, Aaron says, I'm typically a very positive person. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all type. So I totally get wanting to separate yourself from that. Thank you. Thank you for, like, validating that. Because I do have this sense of, like, I want everybody to like me. I don't want to be misunderstood, because my intentions are always good. Like, I in a perfect world, I would get along with everybody and we would all vibe and there would be no issues. But there are people that in some cases in your own community that you're in that make you feel not so great. And I think it's really important, especially when we talk about mental health, that it's okay to protect your space. If it's starting to wear on you, that you see this person on your page, you know, for me, I like sometimes if it's not quite that bad yet, if like maybe I'm just starting to feel a little weird, I will mute a person so I don't see their posts, and then I'll see how I feel through there. Like, I'm like saying this to give you guys tips too. Like, if you're not quite to the, you know, unfollow yet or the blocking part yet of a certain person, you can kind of like take your steps and what you need to do. Oh, Cassie Nightingale, you're so sweet. Totally didn't have to do that. You tip all the time. Thank you so much. Choo fun. Going straight back into it. You guys know I'm gonna be real with you. What was I saying? Like just take those steps. Like, if you're not, or maybe somebody may have said something that you're kind of like, ooh, I don't know about you, you know, like you can just do mute, and you can always unmute them too. Maybe you guys resolve it and then it's all good. You know, that's always, like, that's good too. Like, even if I've blocked somebody or I've unfollowed somebody, I am always willing to talk it out. Like, if anybody wanted to communicate, if anybody wanted to try to clear the air and try to resolve something, I am always willing to listen, as long as, you know, they're not defensive and they're not coming at me with arms. You know, if they're genuinely wanting to fix something, like, they can always reach me through email. Like, you can't really block people through email, I don't think, can you? But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of giving you guys some tips if you aren't quite there yet, to where, you know, because blocking or removing a follower is definitely a big leap for some people, and it's hard to do. And I get it, because, you know, I really definitely, oh my god, Cassie Nightingale, what's happening? What is happening? Did you just send $2.99 and then $9.99, but it didn't show up? Cassie! Oh my gosh. I don't know why. My first reaction is to always stand up. It's so awkward. I'm an awkward individual at some point. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Always support me, and I appreciate you. Kim says, I'm debating if I want to get the bracelet from Jimmy Choo. Oh, the one that looks like it should be a choker? How do you like it? Do you, I would love to talk to somebody about that bracelet, because I haven't really heard very many people talk about the bracelet, which if we want, we can go to the window and camera over here and we can talk about some of this new stuff too. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Here we go. Sorry. let me get there. So, like, people who don't know that maybe they're oh god, I can't talk. Maybe if you can't think about what they're talking about. Oh my god, I really cannot talk. Can I just backtrack that? Oh, maybe if you don't know what they're talking about. There we go. I'll show you the picture. This one right here. So this is the Super Sailor Moon bracelet. And that's what they said that they want, and you know, that is so cute. Like, you do you. It is adorable, and if you've got the money for it, and if you're gonna be all good, you really love it, you go for it. Back to you guys. Yudi says, I have a couple of people muted only because I support them as a person, but not what they post, because it's on the content I don't want to be associated with, especially since I constantly keep being shown to. Yeah, see, and that's okay. That's okay. And the cool thing is, the people on the other side cannot see if you've muted them. So you said creeps. Yeah, there's definitely some of those out there too. Yuri says, the choker looking thing looks pretty cute and hot. Yeah, it's not even a choker, it's a bracelet, but I would love to see it, like, oh, it's like somebody, if they got it in person, I would love to see it. Richard says, I can't decide what I'm going to be for Halloween this year. Oh, Sailor Mikey! Thank you so much for the super chat to Jimmy Choo Fund. Appreciate you, Sailor Mikey. Hi, Ochi. Hi, chat. Happy B-Day, Sailor V-Dizzle. Oh, yes. That's a happy early B-Day to V-Dizzle, because it's next week. But that's really sweet of you for wishing her a happy birthday, because she is one of the best mods that I have. And Yuri's a good mod, too. I just have had V-Dizzle here the longest. And I swear to God, Vicky, have you been here every single stream? Like, you're incredible. You are amazing. Richard Ash, we're gonna talk about Halloween. I just had the best idea. Tell me what you guys think. And if you do think of like what you want to be for Halloween, or if you have some contenders, share it in. And feel free, everybody tonight, send in what you're dressing up as for Halloween if you are dressing up. Okay, so maybe this is not really a Halloween costume. Maybe a future Halloween costume or a future cosplay. Hear me out. So I recently rewatched Ferngully. That was one of my favorite movies growing up. I loved Ferngully. Hexus is one of the scariest villains that I watched as a kid, and it still creeps me out today, but his song is awesome. But like the end part, oh, have you guys seen Ferngully? When he gets sucked back in because they cut off his oil source, and then he comes back as the real gross skeleton. Oh, nightmares. But anyways, what was I going with this? Oh yes, I want to cosplay Krista, wear a black wig, bright red lipstick, in her little fairy outfit, and I want Kurt to be Zach. But he's gonna have to wear a blonde wig, okay? But I can totally see him in the blue tank top, the blue jeans, and the Chuck Taylors, okay? That's a dream couple costume that I want Kurt and I to do. And I'm gonna have to do a lot of convincing to get Kurt in a blonde wig. Oh, Link Nerd! Remember for 27 months. What? Linger says, can't believe you have haters. Oh, love you on the way, love you right back. It's just because like I explained earlier, I just don't get along with people who like put down other people. And so like when you get rid of somebody in your life that does that, or I say get rid of someone in your life, mostly it's been acquaintances, not like anybody super close with people. But like when I remove somebody on social media like that, it creates a hater because they're like, oh, she blocked me, she's so uppity. No, it's just I'm protecting my space, yo, and we just don't get along, and it's okay. Like we can both go our separate ways, dude. That's how it feels. But yes, no, I have a ton of haters. Nightstar says, I love Ferngully. Yes, it's one of my favorite movies growing up. Still is today. Yes, Tim Curry. Tim Curry. That's right, Sakudo. Oh. Poison sludge, acid rain, pouring down like egg chow mein. Okay, that is a karaoke song. I'm putting that on my list. I love karaoke, by the way. Man, I need to come up with a new karaoke list. I feel like I've sang all of my karaoke's. Kayla! Member for 27 months too. You and Lincoln are freaking tied. Have a great week, Ochi and everyone. Thank you so much, Kayla, for the warm wishes. Always a pleasure having you on when you can pop in. We love ya. Oh, I was hoping it would do it real quick, but it didn't. Do you guys want to see the nails real quick, by the way? I'm so obsessed with this set. My girl Ashton, Sugar Coated by Ashton, really outdid herself with these. Look at these. So they're in, oh my gosh, come on camera. Come on camera, focus on, now I just want to sing. So these are encapsulated. We started with a whole bunch of glitter encapsulated in hard gel. And then she took these jelly colors, which are like a translucent type of nail paint, and she kind of just did like this very sporadic design on them, and they literally look like stained glass in person. Oh, the camera's not doing them justice, but they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Iron Knight! Oh my god! Curtis and Jimmy Choo! Fun is popping off tonight. Thank you so much, Iron Knight. By the way, so jealous you have the 64x64 Davoon backpack, because when I went to go get that backpack, we did not notice that the 64x64 was on there, so we ended up with the 16x16, which is still cute, by the way. If you guys have no idea what we're talking about, I posted a video on this YouTube channel as short form. Kim has a few options for a am I having a hard time talking today? Kim says I have a few options for Halloween. It's a recycled cosplay, a toss-up between my Kiki cosplay or my Usagi school uniform. My dream is to have a Sailor Moon Guardian cosplay soon. Ooh, that would be so cool. Although I do love a school uniform Usagi too. All of those are great choices. I mean, I even like Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service, I'm assuming. Oh yes, Robin Williams as Batty too was good. Yo, my name is Batty. Yeah, it was really good too. If anybody has not seen Ferngully, I highly recommend you watch it. It is so good. I remember there was like some sort of what do you call it? It was like, it wasn't real, but there was like a fake image going around that they were going to do a live action of Ferngully, and I believed it for a split moment, because I was like, yes. And then of course it was fake. It was like a fan created CGI image of, I think it was a cosplayer as Krista, but it was really cool. It was really cool. Karaoke with Brookie. Yeah, I love to sing. I'd be your karaoke buddy for sure. Sailor V said I had a blast doing karaoke with you. Cassie Nightingale! What is going on? 37. I mean, it got to 37 cents in 1999 for bringing the positive energy. You know it. It's always going to be positive. And if we have anything that's crazy, we're going to stop it. We're going to protect our space. And so are my wonderful mods, Yuri, Sailor V Dizzle, and I have a few other mods too. They're not on tonight, but they are always protecting the chat as well. If they see any hate, they remove. Etc. So they're out there protecting you guys. Give them a little clappy, a little silent clappy. Carrie says, "Ochi, I'm still waiting to see you wear the space stickers." Remember, I did wear the jewel ones. What did I do with the fox one? I put them somewhere. I've got to find them. I still have them. I should, because as you guys did you guys notice I'm wearing the glitter? Oh my gosh. Now you're gonna see all my pores and flaws. I'm wearing the Glitterly Obsessed. I had a little fun with it, okay? And it has like little moons and stars, like right here. I think I went a little heavier on this side, but he's so pretty. I don't know. You know what? I have to give credit to one of my best friend, Lonnie, for giving me the courage to put some of the stuff on my face. In 2022, we all did like a group Sailor Moon cosplay, and that was that 2022 or 2023? I think it was 20. Yeah, it was 2022, right? No, maybe it was 2023. One of those years. I'm losing track of time. I'm getting old, and things are just blending all together. But she put some of this glitter on my cheek when I was Super Sailor Jupiter. I thought it looked so cute, and I just got the courage to start trying it today, and I'm obsessed. I'm glitterly obsessed. Okay. I'm here all night. Thank you so much, you guys. I just saw Sailor Mikey said cute nails. Thank you, Mikey. Iron Knight says I'm debating on is it Lynn Kagemine? Oh, I hope I'm saying it right. From Vocaloid or Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. Nice. I do know who Sub-Zero is. Depending on the weather. Awesome. So they told Jared that we are going to Collecticon with you guys next year. Oh my gosh. You wanna meet at the Kansas City one? So down. Do you guys want to do a hot air balloon too? They do them in the Kansas City area. It's so fun. So fun. If you're up for it, you got my number. My for love, I can't stop staring at your tattoo. Oh my gosh, I am kind of wearing the perfect like tank top so you guys can see the entirety, but you want to know something really, really sad? So first of all, I gave up on my tattoo life, so these are probably the last tattoos I'm ever gonna get. That's why they're unfinished. But the Chibi Moon Compact and, well, Pluto's Garnet Orb still looks like it's got some color, but Chibi Moon's compact up here, it used to be pink. Well, I guess you can kind of see a little pink. You guys know what the compact looks like, but I did not protect my skin like I was supposed to right after I got these. Like in my 20s, I did not wear sunscreen like I was supposed to, and they faded extremely. I know I can always get them retouched, but I don't know. I've gained a lot of like fear when it comes to tattoo needles now, so I'm kind of just I think that part of my life is over now. Yudi says makeup looking flawless. Thank you. I have learned so much over the last few months about makeup. Can I tell you my biggest tip? Do you guys even care about makeup tips, number one? Because I won't bore you if this is not the right crowd, but I learned something imperative, and I learned it right after Anime Kansas, so I looked really bad until after Anime Kansas. Does anybody want to know? Let me know if anybody wants to know my number one tip. Like, this is a life-changing makeup tip to anybody who wears foundation. Life-changing. And it took me my entire life to find out. Like, I wish somebody would have told me that, like literally set me down and said, Brooke, I'm going to tell you something and you have to abide by it. It's like the biggest makeup tip I can offer you. And I just learned it after Anime Kansas. Kelsey, ooh, that's a great question. Who is all trying to get the Stallion Rev perfume? That is going to be a hard one to get. A lot. So right now it's only available through Hong Kong in that area. Yes, you can use a proxy, but for some reason they're very weird about shipping the liquid perfume in the bottle, and most of them require you to dump it out and then ship you the empty bottle, which, granted, the bottle's still cute. A lot of people just want to collect the bottle, but at the same time, a lot of people like perfume too. So I'm hoping the Fabulous shop will bring it to their USA shop, which will ship the perfume intact. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Ooh, we're getting a water burp right now. We were looking respectfully. It's a good view of the tattoo. Hey, even if you weren't looking respectfully, I've got nothing to look at down there. It looks like I do, but I promise you this is just the cup. Silver, yes, I don't know about that hot air balloon. You saw me on that dinosaur roller coaster, but you did it. Did you die? No. Did you survive? Yes. Look at you. Dude, okay, what V-Dizzle is talking about is that Universal Studios Japan, they have a roller coaster that's based off of like Jurassic Park, called the Flying Dinosaur. It looks like the most terrifying roller coaster you've ever been on, because it, like, you're strapped in like this, and you're kind of like free hanging like that, like your feet are dangling, your arms are dangling, and you're, you know, put forward, so you're like really relying on that thing holding you in, and if that malfunctions, like, you're literally dying. But it does a lot of loop-de-loops, it goes upside down, it does all that, so it looked really terrifying. But I rode it this past time, and it was easy breezy. I was like, why is this so easy? You know which one is scarier as far as like really like steep drops? And that's the Hollywood Dream. I think that one was scarier in terms of like the drops. Oh, okay. Sailor Gray Maid? Oh, hello. I don't know if I've ever seen your username here before. Love makeup tips. Okay. Sailor Dizzle says, yes, spill. Yuri says, curiosity is killing me. Tell us, you guys. Okay, I also have to tell V Dizzle, if I would have known this tip in Japan, my makeup would have looked flawless. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Here we go. And it's so simple, it's so stupid. You guys are gonna be so mad. You're gonna be like, and you're also might even be skeptical, but trust me on this. So, I have very blemish prone skin. You guys can't tell right now because of my incredible makeup tip. I guess it's a couple of tips, but the base tip is use very little foundation, like so limited, like a drop, like I'm not even kidding, like a drop or two of liquid foundation. I was literally pouring a huge thing, a huge glob, and taking my sponge, a wet sponge, you still want to, you know, apply it with a wet sponge, and I would dab, and I was just caking it on, and it looked awful. It just didn't last long. I always took it, it would pool into my under eye wrinkles, and I'll show you guys now. It's not really pooling into my under eye wrinkles, and I've been wearing this for hours because I learned not to use that much. And the other, so very little foundation. You can use a little concealer beforehand, but make sure that you blend it real well. Like if you have like a zit or a pimple or something that you want extra coverage on, because sometimes we need that extra coverage, and I actually did that with a lot of my stuff on my chin today. So you'll use a concealer, and then take a brush, blend it really thin, and then you take some setting spray, let that sit, let that dry on your face. After you have all your concealed spots all concealed, if you have to use it, if you have blemish-free skin, you don't need concealer. Then you apply your foundation, and like I said, drops, and then take your wet makeup sponge, dip it in, and then kind of scrape it off on your side, and then you are applying a thin layer. I also learned you need to do it in sections, so like and also the way that you the swiping motions. So I would go like on the cheeks, on the chin, down, on the nose, down, on the forehead, up, and then dab, blend it all out. And then I do setting spray again, that locks it in, and then let that dry. And then I take setting powder, and I just under my eyes. I just basically set the entire face with the powder, and then setting spray again, boom, locked in, no creases, no nothing. I look 10 years younger because the makeup, the way I was applying my makeup before, it was just pooling in those creases, and no amount of powder would set that. I just had too much makeup. It was cakey. It just, when you have too much, it will not look like your skin. And now I'm so happy. So I hope this saves any of you out there, because I literally was applying makeup wrong for many years. And now I'm embarrassed I have that ColourPop video out there, because I'm just sitting there just caking it on. So if you watch that video, don't use those tips. Some of them are still great, but as far as like foundation application when you're in your 30s, less is better. Okay, I just talked about makeup for like 10 minutes. I'm sorry, but I hope you guys like it. Yes, Sailor V Dizzle, I have awful pores too. You saw them in person, girl. I've got this one really big one on my nose. You can actually see it. That's the bane of my existence right there. And you can even use a little pore filler too. I do have a little pore filler that you can put in your big pores before your makeup application. Typically I skip it just because I'm lazy. But if you really have a lot of pores that you're concerned about, you can use a little pore filler and let that dry, set that spray. That tip that I told you guys, that setting spray tip, I literally was applying setting spray at the very end, like even after my lashes. But if you use your setting spray in between your layers, it just locks it in, makes it look good. I'm very tempted to do a makeup video to show you guys the difference. I can't wait for anybody who will see me in person again. They're gonna be like, Brooke, you look so much better. What are you doing? What are you eating? It's like, girl, I was just doing my makeup wrong. I was just doing it wrong. It was aging me and it was not great. I got something in my eye. But you know what? That is life. You know, the thing that I love about life is you're gonna keep improving. As long as you're open to different techniques. Sorry, my bangs are bugging me today. You're gonna learn, and you're gonna be like, wow, I wish I wouldn't, learn this sooner. But the thing is, you're not really living unless you're learning. So, be open to what others who may know a little bit more than you has to say, and then that's how you grow. I mean, that makeup tip that I was just telling you guys about, it was because I watched a Korean makeup video. It was like an hour long, and I was like, this is a lot, but at the same time it makes sense. And I applied it, and now it's like life-changing. I mean, if you guys notice, my makeup looks better the last couple of weeks. I literally just discovered this over the last couple of weeks, and I've been trying out those techniques that I learned through that video. I should tag it. I'll tag it later in the description of this video. It's a very long video, and it goes over a lot of things that you probably don't have to do, but for the foundation part, the less is just chef's kiss. Cassie says, I wear makeup every day, but switch to what is this? We'll switch to Ritual Del File Skin Serum. It's a light foundation, but made like a skin serum with skincare benefits. Oh, is it kind of like a BB cream with like your skincare in it? That's cool. Erin uses a tinted moisturizer and concealer combo now from Tarte. I'm 34, and I find that to be a good combo for my acne prone skin. Less is definitely more. Yes, I'm so glad I learned that. You got to do what works for you. And when you find out what works for you, like I never felt like my makeup application was 100%. Was I improving? Sure, but there was still something that I was like, why is my skin not looking as great as other people who wear makeup? Like, what am I doing wrong? I was just looking for those answers. Sailor Mikey, thank you so much for the $2 to the JC Fund. Oh my gosh, we almost got to $40. That's crazy. I did not expect people to be like, well, I'm not gonna fund her for a Jimmy Choo bag. Well, I'm gonna go buy one anyway, so. I love being real with you guys. I really do. You guys know I'm not gonna lie to you. That's exactly where it's going. Mary Catherine Chadwick says, I heard a tip. I don't know why I said your name like that. I heard a tip from Wayne Goss to put setting powder down first and then put on your foundation. Oh, I've heard that too. I have not tried it yet. I'm interested. Maybe that would even improve my makeup game. Thanks for reminding me. That was also in, I think, that Korean skincare video that I'm gonna have to link down there below. There was a couple of different applications depending on because everybody has different type of skin. I will say that some people have oh my god, 99 cents, Mikey, what is going on? You got me to 40. That is so sweet. Thank you, Mikey. I forgot to preference all that makeup talk with it depends on your skin too. So if you could have dry skin, you could have oily skin, you could have combination. I'm kind of combination. I can have my skin can somehow be dry, my skin can somehow be oily depending on the weather, etc. And also because I have textured skin, and they did say for textured skin, I have a lot of acne scars on my chin. I'm pretty sure I have PCOS. I can grow. I grow like man hair on my chin. It's a horrible. I have to shave literally at least 2 times a day. I prefer to shave 3 times a day in the middle of the day because I can grow a 6 o'clock shadow. So I break out a lot on my chin. Very hormonal. It's probably PCOS. So for people with like textured skin, they say that you're supposed to have a matte finish instead of dewy. And I was using dewy basically all through the summer, and it was just making me look awful. So yeah, I'll tag that video. Tag that video. Oh, Kelsey said I would love to follow beauty and fitness tips. Oh, thank you. That's awesome. Well, I've definitely dropped the ball on the fitness aspect. I always have that in the back burner for me. Like, if one day, you know, Sailor Moon just ain't doing it for me anymore. I definitely love content creation. I definitely love making videos. Maybe I would start a, I don't know, a lifestyle, like, social media page. I don't know. I feel like there are so many great lifestyle people out there, and I don't know what I can necessarily bring to the table, but you know, I would have to do something like that to just keep me happy. Don't worry, Monty, hi! I tend to experience like sensory issues when I have makeup on for too long, so I always put as little foundation on as you can. Yes, and that's usually the goal too. Like, the more foundation and stuff you have on your face, it's not gonna look good like long term. So, and it looks like I have a lot on, but I promise you guys I don't have that much on. Like, and my skin is very touchable. It's not transferring. I've got it locked in really nicely. And I'll get you guys some close-ups again. Cassie 9, yeah, what the heck? $9.99. Thank you for the vulnerability. I shave also, plus it just makes your face good. Oh, yes. It is so embarrassing, but you know what? At the same time, we shouldn't feel shame, but it's just, I think it's honest to say that I am, in me personally, because it's something I'm very self-conscious about. Like, if anybody sees me without makeup, you can definitely see the little hairs growing through really thick, and it's not just peach fuzz, it is literally whiskers. A dream of mine, like maybe someday when I make more money, is to get laser hair removal for that area, because it's bad. I had for the past, like, has it been 2 years now? Maybe a year and a half, I've been getting dermaplane facials. And dermaplane facials is when they take a razor blade and they scrape off all of the peach fuzz off of your face. This hair down here is so thick, my facial lady does not remove it. It causes too much irritation, but all the other peach fuzz you're allowed to remove with dermaplane facials. But it's so, like, I was so embarrassed the day that she tried to remove it when I first started to see my facial lady, and she's like, yeah, I can't remove this, it's gonna cause too much irritation for your skin, and this is not typically what, you know, people have on their face, women, that is. Yuri says, I wish I had a professional to just tell me what is for my skin and makeup that works. I experienced so much and nothing worked, so I got burnt out throwing money on it. Oh yeah, I hear you too. It does help to also have a friend in your life that's like really good at that stuff. Like, I will have to give another shout out to my good friend Lonnie, who taught me a lot of my makeup application skills and like what products to use, etc., and like what works good for my face. Like, she was the one who taught me, Brooke, you have high cheekbones. When you do your contour, you have to go up. You have to go way up here. You know, so I get it, and it's good to talk to somebody who kind of knows what to do in those kind of aspects. If I ever met you in person, we could totally have a makeup tryout day, and I would try to do your makeup on how I think that, you know, it would look good for your face type. Chris says, Cassie Nightingale's replacing Mochi donation time. That's a good observation, which is good though, because Mochi, I know her on a personal level, and I know she should not be sending me money. Sylvie Doesn't says, I'm pretty sure I have a chemical burn from hair removal cream on my face, so it looks like I have a permanent mustache that I have to go with concealer. I feel you, girl. You know, just the things that, like, that we personally as people, we notice. Maybe the person that we're next to doesn't notice, but we are so self-conscious about it, and it's totally valid. Hopefully someday, you know, we can get to a point that we can fix some of these issues for us to where we feel confident. Although maybe I'll just get to an age one day where I just don't give an F. literally been talking about makeup and skincare on the Ochiba Wolf Collection channel. I'm so sorry. Is anybody here just like bored to death of that talk? Do you guys want to talk about more Sailor Moon stuff? Are you guys enjoying this talk? Like, again, this is our space. My space with you, your space with me. Yeah, does that work? So like, if you guys are like totally not for this topic, we can always change. You know, I'll keep up. Would you say I've been pretty good about keeping up with the chat tonight? Because I feel like I've been pretty good at it. I feel like I do. Sakuda says, maybe try sugar waxing to pull the hair out. I've always been curious about waxing. I'm terrified. I would definitely have to watch some videos, maybe talk to somebody who is in the industry. I do get my nails done and they have a waxing lady there. I could like maybe pick her brain before I try to do something myself. But yes, waxing I would like to try as well. I just don't think like for me, I'm looking for like a long-term solution in the future. Like just zap it all off, kill them hairs. Kelsey says, I'm 33 and I really want to get into skincare and salon treatments, but I have no idea where to start. Okay. I kind of started dabbling in that stuff in my mid 30s. So like, if you want to get into skincare and salon treatments, the number one thing that I can recommend that's not crazy expensive, and you can space them out as long as you want. Like if you want to do 4 weeks, that's great. If you can't afford 4 weeks, you can do 6 weeks. Are facials, and there's a ton of different kind of facials that you can do. You could talk to your esthetician or whoever you want to go to see like what works for your skin type, and you may need to even like have a couple of treatments with them to find out what works and what doesn't work for you. But my skin is so much better getting frequent facials, and I do mine every 4 weeks. And I love them, but I have a friend who does them every 6 weeks, so like you can space them out. And you want to keep your face moisturized and plump. And of course you can moisturize and do your own thing. You definitely have to, start a skincare regimen. Always like every morning, do your skincare, and right before you go to bed, do your skincare. Like I have like a full-on skincare regimen, and then I have like a lazy skincare regimen. But the point is I always do some sort of skincare morning and night. After I wake up, before I go to bed. And I've only implemented that in my later 30s. So, and it's made such a difference. So there's some tips for you, if that helps. Point Click says, I was just checking out the Sailor Moon makeup earlier today. The ColourPop stuff? What were you checking out? Sailor V Dizzle, beauty is a never-ending chore. I know, and I'm gonna be one of those people. I am a little vain. I like to look good, even when I feel like there's just no hope for me, But I like to attempt to look like I either know what I'm doing or at least put in some sort of effort. Judy says our conversations go everywhere. They do. Somehow I've managed to keep you guys. No one's really dropped off. We've been hanging out at about 40. Upper 40. So cheers to you guys for just like, we just have the space to talk whatever, man. I'm an honest person. We can, as long as it's, YouTube friendly, we can talk about it. Alan says it's okay, Brooke. I like the conversations. Don't worry, we like it. Thanks, Alan. See, let me know. So I bought a wax machine. I'm too scared to try it. I'm scared to try it too. And it's one of those things like, if you do it wrong, it could go horribly wrong. Like, we don't want that to happen. Jay says, you always do a great job of interacting with the chat. Well, today, I will say, I'm keeping up with it for some reason, somehow. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back because and I know my streaming regular knows I can lose track of the chat really quick. Yuri says, I just realized I'm 32. I forgot my birthday was last month. Oh my gosh, you are in your young 30s, lady. Alicorn Buddy Star is 39. I'm 36. I just said, you guys don't have to say your age if you don't want to. Yuri says, I definitely feel old. Kids take your soul. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow, we've literally been talking about skincare for so long. Like, I just looked at, and we've been having some good chat. So I will say, it is 7:55. Like, and time has just flown by. Sailor Dizzle, yes! Yeah, Sailor Dizzle's like, you're making me feel like an old fossil. I'm, like, mad you said fossil, Vicky. Like, you went to freaking prehistoric? Excuse me, how dare you? She said a fossil! A fossil! I am beyond, like, beside myself with that one. Why do I always do like this when I'm uncomfortable or when I'm upset about something? Do you guys notice that I'm like gripping this? Like, she said a fossil. I'm literally gonna be laying in bed tonight trying to sleep, and it's gonna be like Vicky's compared herself to a fossil today. Like, that's what's gonna pop in my brain. Aaron says, my only complaint with my skin now is clogged pores. Oh, I gotta talk about that. My esthetician told me all about that because I get those too. But hold on, let me finish reading what you said. And it never occurred to me to get a facial. I'm literally gonna book one tomorrow. Oh, yay! Yes, so your facial, whoever you choose, do your research, read reviews, all of that. Also, maybe talk to people in your life that may get more beauty treatments. That's how I learned on who to choose. Like, my nail tech actually went to this facial lady, and that's how I got in contact with mine. But I gotta talk to you about those pore things. I used to think the same thing. So, yeah, certain days my pores seem so clogged, and I know it's not because I'm dirty or gross. I wash my face twice a day, and I mentioned that because sometimes at my facial, she will use a tool to extract the pores, right? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm just, like, I guess clogged up right now. She says that it's very natural. Your pores naturally fill back up. It's not because you're not washing your face. It's not because you're doing something wrong. It's just that's what they do. And some people hold on to their clogged pores more so than others. So yeah, it's you learn a lot too, like, from the beauty industry when you start seeing the right people for whatever you need. Like, I've learned how to do a lot more better things for my skin because of my esthetician. I'm so excited for you. Please, 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 next stream that we have, after you get your facial, whatever, please pop in and say, hey, Brooke, remember it's me, Aaron. We were talking about facials and skincare tips that one stream, and I finally got my facial. I want to tell you how it goes because I would really love to get an update from you on what you think, because I literally started getting facials. It has to be no more than 2 years ago. That's like, and again, I'm 36, so like I only started doing certain things to my skin that it's like made such a difference. And if I can help another person out there with their skincare needs, like, that's definitely a good tip I can offer. And I can't take credit for that. I actually got that tip from another personal friend. Shout out to Tracy with an I. We had always told Tracy in our little friend group, we're always like, your skin is always looking so good. Like, what do you do? And she's like, I just go get facials every 6 weeks. And I'm like, I would love to try that. Sylvia just said, I did so good with my skincare in Japan, but I fell off the wagon once we got back home. Oh no! Hopefully you get back in that routine, because once it like becomes like a habit for you, like a routine for you, like it like becomes like I will not be able to sleep if I didn't do my skincare type of deal. Like, it's that bad. Seema is 41. I don't know why I'm doing double peace signs. Cassie Nightingale's 36. Look at 25. Okay. I love that confidence. Karen says, I'm 32. My sister's 22. Wow, that's a big age difference. That is literally 10 years apart. Yuri says, girl, kids will tell you you're old if you're only 20. Yes, now that I know. I never would want to ask a kid how old I look. No. They might say a fossil. Cyber Shades! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the super chat. Just wanted to say I love your content. Well, I appreciate you for being a wonderful viewer of my content and supporter. Thank you so much. That was really sweet. You guys, we're about to go. We got up to $52 for the Jimmy Choo fund. Thank you guys so much for everybody who donated. You totally didn't have to, because you know I'm just gonna go splurge it on something expensive. But I thank you for just, I know it's more than just, you know, helping me buy something. It's also because you guys do support my content, and I'm sure you know, content creators really do rely on all sorts of revenue coming in. When I look at my YouTube revenue, the majority is from these super chats on my lives, and it's just so cool that you guys are able to send in extra. And I hope you guys know it's like, I tell Curtis all the time, you know, because he's my partner, he lives with me. I'm just like, you know, the streaming fam is so freaking cool. Like, they don't have to tip, but they do, and it's so nice. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. Thank you for allowing me to have this space where we can be real. I know I came into the stream earlier today thinking, because, you know, I read those Facebook things that was happening, the Facebook chats about the Jimmy Choo launch, and how people were tearing each other up about not only that the stuff was ugly and they don't understand this collaboration, it's not what the majority of people can buy, and if you support it, you're just wasting your money, you're an awful person. I mean, it was ugly stuff. That was actually tame how I was putting it, but I was feeling really kind of just about it. Oh my gosh, wow, that's digging into me. Okay, maybe I need to lift it up a little bit. But I feel much better talking to you guys, and just how, what the heck? Curtis Cassie just got us to 100 tonight. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, did you guys remember these shorts, by the way? The little transformation shorts. Cassie! She said surprise! Not me being really surprised. Holy crap. You totally didn't have to do that. Cassie! Holy crap. I'm at a loss for words, and I talk all the time. It's very rare that I'm at a loss of just not saying anything. Thank you so much. Literally the sweetest. Oh, wow. Also, I just got the thought in my head. I'm like, I'm sitting here yelling all the time. Is Curtis really listening? Just thinking that. Oh, I'm dead. Wait, Serena says, okay, I thought it wasn't working on my phone either. Thanks, guys. Wait, what happened? Oh, Jason, scroll back up. Jason, enjoy your lasagna tonight. We are having lasagna tonight. Say hello to Kurt and the kitties. Will do. Before I go, did you guys see my stories on Instagram of the way my son was sleeping? Yes, the one that is always outside that door. And guess what? You know why he's not doing that? Kurt lets him outside now during the streams. When he starts getting like yowly, I'm gonna say yowly, he lets him out in the backyard. That's why we don't hear him. Serena says, can you guys see my chats? Oh, that's what it was. Yes, I see it now after I scrolled back up. I'm sorry if can I just say, I'm sorry if I miss anybody's chats. I really did try to keep up with it. I thought I did good for a while. I really did. Sylvie Dizzle says, as soon as you read any nonsense on Facebook, Brooke, just shake your head, log off, and go about your day. That's really good advice. Don't let that negativity get to you. Yes, and you know what else I should have done? The moment I saw the negativity, I should have just closed out the app. Do you know what I did instead? I continued to read the whole conversation, and I kept scrolling down. I'm like, wow, people are really allowing this in this group. Like, if I was a mod of that group, I would be like, oh, we're gonna shut off comments on this thread, because it was just like people were feeding off of each other. Kurt just texted me, but I should have totally did that. You know what I'm saying? Ah! You guys want to see this? It's been all a lie. I really need to go, but I'm just having such a good time. So last stream, Kurt was the one who told me that when he gets yowly, he puts him outside. So that's what I assumed happened, because right before the stream today, he was yowly. But this is what he said. He's been on the couch with me all evening. That little traitor. I thought he loved me. I thought he loved me. Oh my God, he's so cute though. Oh, if I could just have you guys meet my son. He's got a million names. His real name is Indiana, but we all call him Mr. Doin' or him Doin'. He is the best. The absolute best. Serena Majors sent the $1.99. I cannot believe you guys tipped $100 tonight. You guys are just the freaking best. Hi OG, haven't been here for a while. Let's celebrate their 5th super chat on live stream. I love it when it tells me that. It doesn't tell me everybody's, but for yours it did. For yours it did. Curtis is probably like, pause. To your cats. I'm right there used to it. Yeah. I'm just having a good time. It's just, I feel so much better. I've got the weight lifted up. Okay, tomorrow I'll give you guys an update. I will be posting this video. It's going to be a short form content showing you guys the difference. The biggest difference I can tell you guys right now is the new version over here has rounded gems instead of with the what are those called? Faucets? I don't really know exactly the term of those, but you see how they have the like lines on the gems. The biggest difference on this one, not only the color, but the gems are round. Do you guys see that? Sounds, lights are the complete same. The base is also a little bit more iridescent, but shoot, why am I just telling you guys all this? I want you guys to watch the video tomorrow. Don't forget, happy October, y'all. Happy October. It's spooky season, which I have the weirdest, I don't want to say weird. I just want, how am I going to put this? I have an idea for a video and I hope I do it. But we're going to bring out an old Sailor Moon costume. An officially licensed one, and I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna get a Sailor Moon wig, and I'm gonna buy a crappy one that's like cheap, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cosplay it and I'm gonna bring it out, and I hope it's good. It's gonna be a really bad cosplay but I think it's gonna be amusing and entertaining at the least. Why am I doing this with my arm? I don't know. You guys, I gotta go eat. Anyways, love you guys so much. Thank you for being kind. Stay kind and pay it forward to be kind to. If you see somebody getting bullied or talked down upon or whatever, step in, say something, say hey. Even if it's not, you don't actually have to like, get up in arms and fight somebody, but you can say, you know what? You can compliment them. Your smile's cute. Your username's cute. This is cute. I like this about you. Just send them a compliment. Make them feel better. Because at the end of the day, we are not on this earth to cause people stress. At least I'm not. And I know you guys aren't either. Love you guys. I hope I can post long form content soon. I am so behind. You guys have been an awesome audience tonight. Oh, with like 50 people the entire time. I can't believe it. And I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Really needed that. You guys are awesome. I'm really gonna go.